Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is the final update for the big picture Nifty using time cycles, right? So the first update was given on the 7th of July this year, earlier this year, nearly on 2024, 7 July earlier. You can see this is the first video called the big picture, right? So what I call the time cycle analysis for quarters for the entire year is the big picture. Now, this was released on the 7th. Now, before we review our analysis, we are in December right now and the year is going to get over. I hope many of you have learned a lot this year in trading, especially those who are learning the Elliot Wave Master Course and also those who have joined the advanced concepts. Before we begin the video, I want to tell you something, or at least revise an important concept called the time inversion, right? So for example, I have discussed this in all the other videos earlier. Those who've been following me, they already know this time inversion concept. Mostly, though, people who are studying time analysis will know this, right? Time inversion is very simple. Inversion means opposite happening, something exactly opposite, inverted, right? 180-degree twist, right? Sudden twist, whatever you want to call it, means it just the exact opposite. Suppose we have some date, example, we have date X, and as per time analysis, you are expecting a high. Okay. Suppose this is your normal path. This is again analysis methods. These are not trading methods. Remember that. As per your time analysis, you're expecting a high to be made on this time zone, date or month or week, whatever time period, right? You're expecting a high to be made. What market does is, instead of a high, right? Instead of a high and drop, what market does is the exact opposite, like this, right? It makes a low. Same date, everything same, but exact opposite happens, right? Instead of high, market makes low here. This is called time inversion. Time inversion, right? So it has become opposite. This concept you will see a lot when you are studying GAN analysis, when you're doing research on astro or numerology or whatever time methods you follow. When you do research based on that, you will see these kind of phenomena happening in the market. The most important rule, remember, you cannot predict this. You cannot predict time inversion. The only way I have understood to tackle this time inversion is reduce your expectations. That is the only best thing I can tell you. And reduce your expectations. Suppose you're expecting a high here. What you need to do, what I try to follow nowadays is, I wait for price action to be made in this near the date. Near the date, I wait for some price action. If that is telling me yes, it is going to make a high, then I will consider this as a high. Or else, if I'm not clear on the price action, I'll wait, because something called time inversion can also happen. Now, this is might be new concept for many of you, but let me just explain it with the help of Nifty. Let's get into the main part of the video. And before we start, these were the dates I shared. Again, this is part of my research. This is my analysis. I've been doing this for a lot of time research and using some methods of GAN. I am not a professional in GAN because, like I told you long time back, GAN, people think it's just to catch tops and bottoms or to catch reversals. No, GAN itself is a very, very deep subject, and the entire way of life will change when you understand GAN. Again, I'm telling you, I have done little bit. 4 5 years research in GAN is only a small pinch of what other people are doing. People are, some people who have figured out GAN, 30 years of research, 25 years of research. Those people are there also. I am just a starter in this, and my analysis, I hope to provide public awareness, or possibly encourage public to go into further studies rather than just sit at and look at strategies which people brainlessly put out every day. Do this strategy, you'll earn this. Do this last, do this last. No, there's something higher in the markets also, and that is what I want to prove in this video, right? So last time, July 7th, I released this video and I discussed few ideas. You can see these were the dates and these were my expectations I gave, right? We'll discuss each date by, again, just for a quick revision. Let me just post it here. Yeah. So if you can see in this simple analysis, what did I tell you? Weekly time frame. So this is those who are following advanced concepts, especially those who are following the one setup for life. What I want you to understand is this multi-time frame analysis, which we do. Weekly time frame time cycle. Those who are familiar with GAN a little bit, those who are studying on their own, doing research, there's something on the weekly time frame, higher time frame. Then we have a daily time frame. In the last, we are trying to connect with both, right? We are trying to connect and finding some common points wherever possible. So in the first one, we had what? Fourth week of July, fourth week of August. In the weekly time frame, we expected to see a high. Last week of September or first week of October, we wanted to see a high. This is as per the weekly time frame. Now the question is, which time frame is more powerful? Obviously, higher time frames are more powerful because they trigger larger swings in the market. But sometimes you can say daily time frames do not, suppose daily time frames do not agree. If they don't agree with the weekly time frame, market does something else also, right? So that is why I have told many times, simply you cannot study only price, or you cannot study only time analysis and expect to make money. You have to combine both price plus time. This is what we do everywhere. Without price and time, mostly setups will fail. Mostly your yes, you can study separate price, but let me tell you, if you want to go into advanced stages, you have to combine both price and time. Anyway, so let me just clear this and I'll show you what has happened in the year and we'll discuss one by one slowly, right? Let me show it to you. Right now, this we are in December month, and last first date was fourth week of August. We expected a high in the market. So let's go to fourth week of August. The orange here is your fourth week of August, right? So what did you expect? A high in the market. We got a small high here in the market, fourth week of August, and we got a dip also in the market, right? So we have a very good setup. We like I said, in June or July, like July 7th, I released this video, right? On this date, somewhere here. The weekend here, I released this video. So we had these dates. I had these dates more than a year, entire year I had, and I shared it for the second half of the year. So fourth week of July, we're looking at the weekly time frame. Fourth week of July, done, right? Next, in the daily time frame, we had something called the 9th September to 12th September. We wanted a high, right? You can see this is date here, 9th to 12th. We wanted a high in the market. What did the market do? Just now I explained this concept called inversion. Market did a time inversion and we got a very good swing low in the market. We got a very good swing low and market gave us a very strong move upwards, right? Now, like I told you earlier, weekly time frame sometimes triggers bigger moves in the market and daily time frame triggers smaller moves, right? It's possible when they don't agree, something else can happen. Here you can see weekly time frame time zone triggered a smaller correction, but your daily time zone triggered a big move. This you cannot predict. This is the market structure. This you can use Elliot wave and find possible structures in the market, right? The patterns using the Elliot master course or whatever. When the market is trending higher, it is not for us to decide whether market will give us a big move or small move, especially time analysis students. We cannot decide market whether it will give a big move or a small move. It is up to the market to decide, and we have to only obey what market does. Very simple, right? Now, the major highlight, the one of the success of this entire study I had was on the weekly time frame, last week of September or the first week of October, we were expecting what? We are expecting a high to be formed, right? Last week of September or first week of October, we wanted a high to be formed. This gave us a major high, and this was the high top of the year was formed in this time zone. So only question I'll ask to you is that once you know these time zones, right? Once you know these time zones, how will you navigate the market? This was shared back in July for those who are following me back then. back in July, we had all these dates, right? I don't know how many of you were following through with these, but again, let me tell you, it's not easy to trade with them because this is analysis. Now, to trade, you need price, right? What is the market doing, where the market will turn, where the market will turn, where my entry will be. We'll discuss all that later on. But for now, I just wanted to share the final update. So, for going further into this, we'll see just the next date was 6th to 10th October, right? Daily time frame. 6th to 10th October was somewhere here. And we were expecting a high to be made in the market. We got a high here, right? We got a high in this candle. I think this is just one day after or 10th October. Let me just check. Okay, this is 9th October. So it is falling in a time zone. We wanted a high. Now look at this high, how it came. In the live market was falling very fast. Market paused for one day and next day it made a high like this and started to fall like this. Secondary high, another fall. Again, let me tell you, you cannot predict like this kind of movement. It can also trigger an inversion, right? If it triggers an inversion, what will happen? Instead of a high, market will make a low and it will go higher like this, right? So at this point of time, what you need to do is you need to focus on the market structure, right? On a smaller time frame, what is happening, whether market will trigger high or no. This is where your Elliott wave will help you, right? And the next dates, the 21st October and 22nd October, this was shared online on Twitter. I told you guys this is the date for October. Careful, watch something like that I said, or possibly I didn't say anything. I just gave the date, whatever. I don't remember. Anyway, those who are following me there can take benefit. And when we approach this date, I think I told you, be careful. Do not take a long. This was a weekend, I think. Yeah, this was Monday. 21st is a Monday. So over the weekend, before the weekend closed on Friday, I said market suddenly bounced, and I said don't carry longs. Right. This is what was my opinion back then, and we saw a good drop, continuous drop. The final date I gave was around the 20th November to 25th November. This was the most recent date I shared. Again, everything from the analysis which I have. I told you that do not be very quick to make a judgment whether market will make a high in this time zone or market will make a low. Simple. That is the same concept of time inversion. Market might make a high or low. The analysis was for a low, but this thing market can make a high also, right? Give a minor high because structure was not clear. Market was just following like this back to back to back, right? And where did the market pause? Where did the market take a bottom exactly? It made a bottom exactly on the, if you remember this date, everyone will remember June 4th and June 3rd. This was the exit poll result. And then next day, election when result came, we saw a massive fall in the market, right? So where did the market make a bottom, current bottom? It made exactly at the high of exit poll day, right? Exit poll day, market made a high there, right? This I have discussed in the live market. Those who are following me, the daily videos in the Tamil and Hindi channel, I have discussed this a lot, that sometimes humans forget these kind of levels. Algos don't forget, and market doesn't forget. Price never forgets its history. Only humans do, right? So this is where you can expect to see a small reaction or some reaction. This is what I mentioned back then. And what we don't know is market will give us a huge reaction like this, right? Now, the final update, which is coming, the main update for this video, the final update for 2024 using time cycles is very simple. The next week, which is the third week of your December, as per time analysis, this can give us a low, swing low, right? This is a can be a major low in terms of price. If it's a major low, then we will probably see a move up towards maybe March or Feb. If it's a major low, remember what I'm telling you, right? In case like this, we get a small swing low, right? This is another orange, meaning it's based on your weekly analysis, higher time frame. So if we get a minor low, we'll just see a small pullback like that. Now the question is, what is the market doing at this point? You can see the market has gone dead sideways, and closing of the market, you can see this massive candle on the downside and on the upside. So Friday market made swing low of the week and also swing high of the week. right? So this is the kind of volatility happens when you approach a very important time zone. Now the question is, how do we know whether market will make inversion, meaning instead of a low, will market give us a high and then we'll fall, right? This is what I want you to do. First is to analyze the current structure of the market. I'll discuss this in anyway in the weekly outlook and what we'll follow, what we look for the next week. But this is the final update for the big picture. And dear friends, this is what I have for you. I have given everything for free. And I don't see, like I told you, I don't receive any first prize medal. Nobody will give me this. I am doing this as a service to the retail community as much as I can do for free. And let me tell you, do not compare my research, my work with anyone else, because I'm doing something else. Someone else might be doing something else, right? The only takeaway I want you to do is try to get inspired. And there is a long, long way for a retailer to proceed in the journey of trading. It's not just bring capital, sell, buy, make money, post it on social media. That is not the life. There is a long, long, deeper studies which you can do in the markets. The only thing which I would request you to take away from this video is, even after I shared these dates much in advance from the July, right? There are people who might have been following these dates. There are some people who might not have been following them. Again, it is not about me. It is about the power of Gan himself. He is the guru. He is the master of time analysis. Right? He's the father of time analysis. He has introduced this to the world. Let me tell you, my studies is only less than 5% of what he has taught or what he wants us to learn. And my deep respect for him, which he's been doing, he's done this 100 years back and is still working now, right? So my only point is that switch your mindset to a learner's mindset. And don't look for fast money in the market, because market is looking for people who come to the market for fast money. So there is no difference between you and a gambler. If you're in a fast money mindset, switch it to a slow money mindset where you can earn consistent rewards. So let me tell you again, I'm not going to teach this method. What is this? If you give me 1 lakh, 2 lakh, just imagine what price can you put. If I have spent 4 or 5 years to research, can I just give it away for 5,000, 2,000 rupees? No, right? So it has so much value. It's part of my life, part of my life's work. People call me irregular times at midnight, or early morning, 4 o'clock. The missed calls I get from different countries. But only problem here is that kindly respect my privacy. Also kindly respect the fact that I'm giving everything for free. There are people, hedge fund managers, big people who have requested access to for me advice. I'm not telling, this is again not about me. This is about what a retailer can do. I am a simple retailer. I am trying to give back as much as I can to the retail community. Please use it as much as possible and guide yourself and your family. Do something useful for you and the people, society. All right. Thank you guys, and follow these updates. I will definitely, for the next year 2025, every quarter, right? So this year what happened, I shared for the second half, right? So I will try to make every quarter the big picture series video. Big picture series is nothing but time cycle series, right? So every quarter I'll do it. Just give me a thumbs up or leave a comment if you really want that. For a year, I'll put it for free. I don't want to charge money, because even like I told you, I posted this on July 7th and this is how the market played out. Still, there are people who might have missed it or misused it or whatever it may be. There are people who are misusing my analysis in their paid groups. But let me tell you, this year, if you have done that, you are in a big trouble coming forward, because this year there's something called karma. It's not worth for me to discuss this, because there is higher energies out there. They will take care of it, right? I have nothing to worry about. Anyway, thank you guys. On this note, I wish all of you a successful 2025 coming ahead. I want to be part of your journey. I wish that you become successful for yourself, for your family, and for your loved ones. Especially, you can bring them into the light. Anyway, guys, I hope this video brought some enlightenment to you, and going forward you focus more on studies as well. Though I'm sure people are fed up by hearing please study, please study. You have been listening to this from childhood, school days, college days again. So what I'm telling you honestly, if you don't, Gan himself told, the seeker shall find, meaning those who have worked tirelessly will get something out of it. And again, I'm telling you, it is not about me, this video. This is about the methods of Gan, his own brilliance, who has, because of his ideas, because of his hard work of 40 years non-stop, today I am able to provide this analysis for you guys. So it is not about me, it's about him and his work. I am blessed. So I am just sharing this with you to to the retail community especially, which we can all benefit from it. Anyway guys, I don't want to be emotional in this video. So anyway, take care and be safe until I post the next video. Do watch the weekly analysis videos in Tamil and Hindi. They're posted in the Tamil and Hindi channels. Link is in the description if you want to join the Telegram group for daily analysis, which we do. Daily vibration levels, daily Nifty levels. Definitely do that. All right. Leave a thumbs up, guys. I really grateful for your support, and I will keep posting as much as educational content I can. Take care and see you again.